Joe Hackett, and we are talking sports. First off, we're going to talk about the March Madness. We've got a pair of games coming up on Saturday that are going to lead into Monday night's national championship game to determine the title winner. First off is going to be Louisville and Kentucky, and then, of course, that's followed up by Ohio State and the fine folks at Kansas. Joe, what do you think about these two contests?
Well, there are going to be some great games. You know, you got the Civil War in Kentucky. Great state that is right there. Good basketball state. You're going to have Louisville and Kentucky. Played earlier this year. Heated rivalry. Be a good game. Kentucky, obviously the favorite to win from here on out. The only one seed left. So a good game coming up. And then Ohio State and Kansas. Solinger's been playing great for Ohio State and Thomas. You know, you almost got to go with the Buckeyes here over Kansas. Kansas got a little lucky with Kendall Marshall being hurt. So, you know, I think you'll see Ohio State and Kentucky in that championship game on Monday.
Well, I couldn't agree. Actually, I'm going to have to disagree with you a little bit. We've seen this act before. We've seen Calipari make it to the Final Four with the best player in the nation and then not follow through or not come through with it. His coaching is suspect. Nobody can ever challenge his abilities as a recruiter. He's one of the finest recruiters in the nation today. But he does have a little bit of a problem with the X's and O's on game day. So I do suspect that Pitino has something up his sleeve for him, and I do like the Louisville Cardinals in this contest.
All right, going with the upset. That's a great pick, and you know, that could definitely be how it turns out. Pitino, you know, great coach. So it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. So that's coming up on Saturday. Ohio State and Kansas will be the late game, and then you got Kentucky and Louisville. So that'll be great.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Talking sports, Joe Hackett and Dallas Honeycutt here. We're going to jump right back into it. We got NFL to talk about. We got Saints, Tim Tebow, and Peyton Manning, and also, you know, what's going to happen with Bill Parcells. So, Dallas, what do you think about that?
Well, wow, that's a myriad of topics to discuss. I do think that Peyton Manning, to start at the beginning and working my way through, Peyton Manning going to the Broncos was a fantastic move for the Broncos. You can't fault them for making the decision to bring in the future Hall of Famer. And then also, you got to wonder, what was the New York Jets really thinking in bringing Tebow to New York? I don't understand this move. There is no good that can come from this. The moment that Mark Sanchez has a problem, and we've seen, seeing as how he's the 5th worst rated quarterback in the league last year, we've seen him have troubles before. If he has these troubles and the public starts clamoring for Tebow to come out and play, how is Mark Sanchez going to react to that? And a fractured locker room last year, how is that fractured locker room going to handle that? And then of course we have the Bill Parcells situation down in New Orleans, as you mentioned. I don't know how that's going to go. I can't see him being able at 70 to do the things that he did at 40 and 50 and 60. I just don't see that as a good pairing.
Yeah, I could agree with you with the Bill Parcells, and absolutely with Mark Sanchez. You know, not been the best quarterback. He's won some games. He's taken them deep in the playoffs, but you know, it's New York City. They dislike Eli Manning, and he has 2 Super Bowl rings. So you never know that the tabloids are really hateful in New York, and they get to it pretty easily. So Tim Tebow could be starting some games this year. You never know, and there's always that injury possibility. But I don't understand the wildcat possibility of being that good of an idea.
And I agree. If you bring it in as a gimmicky move, maybe as a goal line type package or something, I absolutely see that being effective. But if you do anything to that, if you expand that out any further than that, you're going to be in trouble. Now, having said that, we're Dallas and Joe with Talking Sports. We'll be with you here every day, every afternoon at 4 o'clock, and we'll see you tomorrow.